Hello and welcome to OzzieFit HomeWod number 121 in the Corona era. We are post-Christmas, pre-New Year's. We have some pushing and pulling to do today on our strength, and then a very interesting workout which I want everybody to experience for themselves. So here we go. We're going to get our joint mobility in. First with our ankles, toe on the ground, and we'll rotate our ankle. Both sides, obviously. And then we're going to go on the side of our ankle a little bit. Just that intentional sprain, I like to call it. Then we're going to get our knees activated, slight bend, and then we'll circle them. Both directions a few times, just get them warmed up. Then our hips, we're just going to go side to side. Nice and easy, not too far, doing the bump. And then we'll go around. Round and round. Heart's starting to beat a little bit. Forward. And back around the other direction. A few times like that. Then we'll roll our shoulders back. Roll them forward. Hike them up and down. And then we'll touch our lats together by pulling our arms back and relaxing. Straight out, pulling the arms back. Relaxing. We'll do that a few times. We will activate our elbows, important today with our push-ups. Circles. And then our wrists, of course. And we're gonna stretch the wrists a little bit more now. We're going to take our time to stretch our wrists on something. Make sure that we have a little extra wrist stretch today. So, and then we're going to put our hands behind our back and tuck our chin to our chest. Keep the shoulders back, and then we'll go back and forth, looking left and right. And then we'll circle in both directions. Good. All right, so the warm-up's going to be 3 rounds. I'm going to make sure your hips are warmed up. You're going to be doing some glute bridges in the warm-up, so be prepared for those. We're going to do 3 rounds of, and the first round is always slower than the second round, and if you want to speed up at all in the third round, go ahead, but remember, this is to warm up, so feel yourself getting warmed up. We're going to do 20 cherry pickers, 10 per side. 1, 2, 18, 19, 20, then 10, head, shoulders, knees, toes. 10 of those, and then we'll make sure we get our squats in today. We're not going to be doing any in the workout, but I want to make sure you keep up your squatting. 5 squats, and then we're going to come down to the ground. And do 5. Nice glute stretches. Hold that for about a second at the top. Tighten your glutes. We'll do 5 of those, and then we'll just stay here and we'll do 5 sit-ups. Cool. All right. So 3 rounds of that. We should be nice and warm. Then what we're going to do for our strength is pushing and pulling. 4 rounds of 8 to 12 reps of push-ups and rows. So push-ups, remember, we're here. Wherever we wind up, that's where we want to go. We don't want to be up here, leaning in. We want to be here. And that mirrors where we are on the ground. Notice my hands are not in front of me. They're right under my shoulders, right under my chest. And then we're going to be doing single arm, back to single arm, dumbbell rows. It's like bend over, pull, pull. So if you can begin, you guys are getting strong. You want to try, if you have more weight, you can try using more weight on those, right? So if the weight's really heavy, then you might only get a set of 8, and that's good. I want more important that your form is good and that you're actually using all of your muscles in your back than just pulling with your arm. All right? So if it's heavy, if not, if you get all 12, great. It's going to be good 4 sets. That's nice strength building, conditioning. All right, so what are we going to be doing in the workout? So I'm not sure if any of you have watched my Christmas video that I put out yesterday, but if you have, you saw that I did what in the CrossFit world, they call it death by burpees, death by, what I did was death by thrusters and death by pull-ups. And what that is in the first minute, you do 1 rep. Seems ridiculous, I know. You have lots of time after that first minute to think about the second one when you're only going to do 2. And then the second minute, you're just doing 2. Third minute, 3. All of you will make it to like round 10. And then you're going to begin to say, okay, my heart's still beating, and you're going to have less time to rest. It'll go fairly quick. So this workout could theoretically go for 20-25 minutes, right? Because you might be able to, but we'll see what happens. We're gonna cap it at 25 minutes, meaning if somebody can get all the way through 25 rounds kettlebell swings after, I know that on a given moment, you could all do 25 kettlebell swings if that's all you had to do, but that's not on the heels of all the ones you've done prior. So, in other words, minute 1. 1 swing, rest, a lot of time, there'll be music going, minute 2 comes up, 1, 2, lots of time still, 3, by the time we get to minute 10, you haven't had as long to rest, and you've got more swings to do. Etc., 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 until you cannot complete a round. We are going to cap it at 25. If someone has more than that, fantastic. If you all have more than that, fantastic. It's going to be a great workout. You're going to learn something about your fitness in this, about your capacity. I'm looking forward to seeing how it goes tomorrow. Then we're going to balance up after that. You guys will all be ready for that, I'm sure. And we're going to do tree pose. So toe on the ground, a little higher, a little higher. Breathe. And control it on the way down. Toe, if that's what you have. Try to bring that hip all the way back just for flexibility's sake. Breathe and down. So that should be a great Sunday. I hope to see many of you tomorrow. Thanks, and have a good evening.